Ladies and gentlemen, a emergency video yet again. Bethesda has decided that it is early Christmas already because we are getting actual leaked images of the Oblivion Remake. I have been making videos about the Oblivion Remake for a pretty long time right now, talking about how weird it was and why the hell they would shadow drop it, all that stuff. I thought it would get a normal marketing cycle, but it seems that I have been wrong about it. That because I was very sketchy just on not really on the existence, because it was corroborated so much by other insiders, but really the way of how they would announce it. I was very skeptical on that being a shadow drop. Well, ladies and gentlemen, today we actually have proof that it exists, and oh boy, it looks awesome. So sit back, relax, enjoy, take a beverage, and let's get on with this very good news video. One big disclaimer before I'm going to start this video with the leaked screenshots. I am not going to actually show the screenshots here in this video. Why is that? Well, Bethesda might take my video down if I do so. But I can promise you, these screenshots are real. Now, if you want to see these screenshots, let's say, for yourself, right? Just go towards X or Reddit, like any social media, type in Oblivion Remake and just scroll a bit and you will see the leaked screenshots for yourself. So basically these screenshots are coming from Virtuos, their own website, through probably their back end of their website, that these images were still there. And oh my god, this is such a big fuck up. I have a lot of information. There's also the key art leaked, a lot of stuff. I'm going to describe it while I'm basically doing this video for you guys, what I am seeing as usual. So what I highly advise for you guys right now, go to social media, type it in, and you will see it for yourself. And now I'm going to actually describe what's in the screenshots without actually showing it, because that might give me a strike or something on YouTube and they might take my video down. By the way, if you have a good comment of your own, let me know in the comment section down below and I might feature your comment in the next video. Okay, so let's take a look at these screenshots. By the way, there is a bit more proof that this is real, because there's also a screenshot going around of a developer from Bethesda. I don't know if he's from Bethesda or from Virtuos, one of the two. In, you know, like the Xbox Direct style. I will probably play some footage in the background so you guys know what I'm talking about. So this announcement is probably going to be with a actual Xbox Direct as well next week. Jeff Grubb corroborated information about this stuff as well. And yes, it's happening next week, in the week of the 21st. That this game is going to release. Okay, so let's go towards these screenshots and I'm going to tell you guys what I am seeing live right now. So one screenshot is of a soldier holding a bow. The protagonist probably shooting at a goblin creature on a bridge with a castle. I know that Oblivion does have goblins in the game. I believe Skyrim has as well in the DLC. The Downguard, not the Downguard, but the Dragonborn DLC. I don't know if they are the same goblins. My Elder Scrolls lore is not that knowledgeable, but yeah. The protagonist is shooting with a bow on a goblin on a bridge. Then the key art also leaked with the protagonist fully rendered in new cinematic with a burning logo of Oblivion. So the Oblivion logo, but then in fire, burning behind his back, with the text Oblivion Remastered. So it's called Remastered, not Remake. Some people might be worried about that. I can tell you this is fully a remake in Unreal Engine 5. I think The reason why they are calling this a remaster is because basically of being, I think this is my own speculation, but I think because of the fact that they want you to know that this is really like Oblivion, and they don't really want to change too much towards the original design, shall I say, just with some modern features. That's what I think, and that's maybe why they went with the remaster title instead of a remake title, because some remakes really change a lot of stuff towards the original game, and that's probably why they are calling it Oblivion Remastered instead of remake. But it's definitely a remake, because this is from ground up textures in Unreal Engine 5, probably in a dual engine approach, so it's definitely a remake. Then I see a screenshot of a interior design, and I have to say, this really looks like kind of Skyrim-like. Of course, it's Elder Scrolls, but kind of like if you would put a lot of mods basically in Skyrim. You know what I'm talking about. How it then looks basically, and I think it's a tavern, because I do see a bar kind of thing with also a fireplace there. So this is probably a interior screenshot of a kind of an inn, shall I say, and it looks pretty good as well. I pray to God that they changed the dungeons up to make them more unique, because that is one of my biggest pet peeves with the original Oblivion, that all these dungeons were the same looking. If they can fix that with this remake, make it a bit more in line with Skyrim, oh my god, that will be amazing. But there are more screenshots, a lot more. So we have the actual cover art, and it looks like the original Oblivion cover art a little bit, but then much cooler in black with gold, and the text is all in gold, Oblivion Remastered, and then the protagonist on a horse, kind of like, you know, how you put the horse on two legs, the horse is standing up, and the protagonist is holding his sword up, with the Oblivion logo in fire as well, but in gold, basically. It looks very cool, in my opinion, this cover art, what they're doing. Oh wait, so this is the cover art for the deluxe edition. So there's going to be a deluxe edition and a standard edition. I'm seeing here an actual screenshot of this deluxe edition as well. Problem is, though, it's very small. I'm going to put this through, hopefully, Google Images and see if I can find a higher resolution, because it's so low, the resolution, that I can't see really what's written there for extras towards the deluxe edition. So I'm quickly going to put this through Google Images and see if I can find a higher resolution. Okay, so no, I am not able to find a higher resolution of this screenshot, but I can see in the pictures almost what they are talking about with these editions. And I do see horse armor. Make that of that what you will. It's probably because of the meme that you get horse armor probably with this edition. But I in fact see armor for the horse. I also see a white kind of golem thing in a door opening. Maybe that's for a extra quest. I could be wrong about that. I also see weapons and armor, so you might get more weapons and armor when you pre-order. Then we actually have more environmental screenshots as well. I see a church next to, I think it's a lake, with a statue in broad daylight. Then I also see a screenshot with a Oblivion gate in fire red environment in the sky, shall I say, burning flames. It's kind of like the original game, of course. I see one of these Oblivion gates, a portal probably that you can go through towards the Oblivion realm. Then I also see a tunnel. Maybe this is the tunnel at the start of the game. I could be wrong about that, when you get out of the prison. I don't know if it's that tunnel, but it might also be a different tunnel. And I see a Skyrim logo on it. That is pretty interesting. I haven't played Oblivion for such a long time, so I might totally miss something right here. There is maybe a tunnel out there with the Skyrim logo or something like that. I don't know if that is on that island where you start next towards the Imperial City, or if this is somewhere else. But it's basically a screenshot of a tunnel with the Skyrim logo on the tunnel in very high kind of fidelity, like Unreal Engine 5, with a lot of greenery stuff as well. Looks very good. And then I also see a screenshot of the Imperial City in Unreal Engine 5. And it looks pretty good with sunset going down on the Imperial City. And then another screenshot, but this is a comparison screenshot. So you see here the original 2006. Basically, they are comparing the original version with the version that's going to release this year, 2025. You see the dates above, and then two screenshots beneath it to compare. And they have a spring, I believe it's called the spring gun or something. The monster from Skyrim as well. The green one with the tree stuff. Spring gun, something like that. I don't remember the name. With a statue behind it as well. And they basically compare, hey, look how much this game has changed from 2006 to now 2025. And a screenshot in first person with the look on old ruins. And I think that this is in fact next towards the Imperial City where you start the game. The protagonist has a sword in his hand, and oh my god, yeah, it definitely looks like Unreal Engine 5. And I do see new, like, shall I say, not buildings, but new ruins, stuff like that. So I do hope they are in fact fixing some stuff in the environment. Please do the dungeons as well. Oh my god, I hope they do that. It is going to launch also on PlayStation 5. We have seen that, as well as Steam on PC and Xbox. That has also already leaked. So we also have that information. If you want to see the leaked screenshots for yourself, just look on the internet, on Twitter, on X or Reddit, Oblivion Remake, screenshots, something like that. And you will see it very fast if you do 1 minute of research yourself. And I described here all the pictures for you in this video. Yeah, it looks very good in my opinion. Oh my god. I can't believe that we are getting 2 Oblivion remakes in 1 year. First we have the Skyblivion mod remake from the modding team in the Skyrim engine. And now also a official remake, Virtuos Studio. Probably in collaboration with Bethesda. I think both of them are going to work on this. Now the question is, how much is this going to be of a remake? Is this only going to be visually? Because we see it visually in Unreal Engine 5, of course. But how much are they going to change towards the gameplay? I think it's going to be very faithful. Maybe even too faithful. I don't hope so. I hope at least that they modernize the gameplay a little bit with the combat to just make it a little bit more impactful, as well as the dungeons. The dungeons are very important. If they can get that right, that all the dungeons are on the level standard of Skyrim, that they are all unique, the same as what Skyblivion is doing, because that's what really makes Skyblivion so hype, that they are remaking a lot of systems, like the dungeon system as well. Yeah, this was a very important news video that I had to do. I really wanted to do, because I'm such a big Elder Scrolls fan, and I've been waiting for years for an actual new single-player Elder Scrolls game, and finally I'm getting something. It's not Elder Scrolls 6, but it's a remake, and I'm very happy with that. It's something. Let's quickly do a comment of the day. This comment is from Ilvo Ivory 974. Sorry if I'm butchering that name. It's about the Nintendo Switch 2 and how physical games in Europe are going to be 90 euros. And I talked more about the fact that this might be a problem because other studios and publishers will take that price tag and they will run with it. Where I live, it's $140. Probably in Australia, something like that, probably. Oh man, I feel bad for you that it's this expensive in your area. That absolutely sucks. I'm sorry about that. We are also angry that the fact that they are raising the price for these games on Nintendo Switch 2. Yeah, if you have a good comment of your own, let me know in the comment section down below, and I might feature your comment in the next video. Thank you guys for watching as always. Like this video if you like it. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more gaming news, leaks, rumors towards the biggest single player games, as well as video essays about video games as well, bigger videos. So don't forget to subscribe towards the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.